It's always moving. It's always moving. It's always moving. It's always moving. Up.
Another thing is that there are beings or people nowadays, they talk a lot about one should get in touch with one's own higher self.
Yes.
They say like, yeah, just get rid of your smaller self, you just get in touch with your own higher self.
Yes.
So, what do you think about this? Isn't it like...
Okay. The thing in this is that each being is a being, okay? So a being is like a sum total of, there's no higher or lower self or middle self. You are a being which is a whole sum total of all of your bodies, all of your tendencies, all of your sanskars, your mind, your intellect, your intelligence, everything. You are a sum total of that, and you are one being. There is no separate being somewhere in suspended in space, which is your higher being, which is going to guide you. Okay, whatever there is there inside of you right now in this particular, like this body and this particular framework. Okay, so all of this talk is just new age gobbledygook to confuse people. Okay, so it was made by them so that people will always have higher egos than they need to have. Like their being might be at a certain level, so they don't accept that their being is at this level. They'll always say, oh, but there's another part of me which is somewhere higher, but it's not here. So even though I'm at this place, I have this there. So then you don't actually work to get yourself up from where you are. You just fall into this delusion that you already have some higher thing there. So you don't really need to work. And this higher self will come and save you, and it will just connect with you, and all will be done. So there's basically no work to be done. So all these things are made for a specific purpose, that people don't do any work to get evolve or to get higher. That's why these kind of notions are put into the system and put into people's minds. So they stop the actual work. Yeah.
Work of discipline and proactively
Yes.
connecting with something higher and do the PDS practice.
Yes.
But you explained so well in your other videos and interviews. Okay, so helpful. And one last question for now I have. There's also this other notion which might be misleading, I'm not sure, which tells people that we are like on one level, we are all the same.
Yes.
Is there something in Vedic which gives kind of some hint to this? Like on a level we're all connected as one?
Okay. Right now there is electromagnetic waves. We are in a sea of electromagnetic waves, or everything is electromagnetic around us. Okay, it's all electromagnetic. So that way, torchlight is also electromagnetic wave of certain kind, torchlight. And a laser is also electromagnetic wave of one type. But now torchlight is not same as a laser. Okay, torchlight will only carry very small distance, and laser will go very long distance. Okay, so they are not the same. Okay, in the same way, beings are not the same. Okay, even though the basic thing is the same, but what is created out of that, because the difference between laser and a torchlight is that laser has coherence, much more coherence than a torchlight. So the same kind of coherence differences exist between beings as well. Okay, so beings which have higher coherence are higher beings, beings which have lower coherence are lower beings, and there is a difference. And there's a huge difference, and there's a huge difference in what they can do, just like what a laser can do and what a torchlight can do. There's a huge difference in their use and their effect and their power in this multiverse too. Yes. Okay. So all this notion of equality has been created again so that people do not go for higher states and do not work to get more power or more powerful states or more higher states. Okay. That's again another trap built for that specific purpose.
Okay, to keep them trapped.
Yeah.
So they're not doing the action, the proactive.
Proactive, because like if everything is the same, then you don't need to do anything.
Right, it's already there. Like
Yes.
some people even say like it's all inside of you already.
Yes. Yeah. What is inside you is Atma. In Vedic it's called Atman. Atman is yourself.
Right.
Okay, but Atman in the Vedic is of different types. Like it's Jivatma, there is Paramatma. Now Jivatma is also many types of Jivatma, because Atman just means whatever is your total internal coherence inside. The sum total of your internal coherence, that's your Atman. Okay, but that internal coherence will be different in different beings. So even all Jivatma will be different, of different levels. Okay, so, and Paramatma means perfect coherence, the full, complete, perfect coherence. So that will be normal beings won't have. So what you have inside yourself is your internal coherence to the degree you have it. That's what you have. Yeah. So, and that is subject to change in time. And that's what, like, when you do actions, either it increases or it decreases. Yes.
So, and over time, beings can use these bodies to proactively practice and therefore rise up this and increase the coherence.
Yeah. So yourself will actually change. It can actually become more coherent and more evolved and more powerful and more of a being. So more coherent being. So it can actually. So this is what happens by time and actions.
Wow.
So, yes.
So beautiful of you to make this clear. And yes, as you did in many other very beautiful videos before.
Yes.
Which one can go and check out
on
the internet. So nice of you. I'm so happy to have this opportunity.